Hey friends, hey, happy new year. It's your girl Vondra and welcome back to my channel, Typical Black Queen.
Like a queen, like a queen, like a queen, queen upon her throne. Just like
it's a new day, it's a new year, it's 2020 and everyone's high on their resolutions being made and going gung-ho for their goals, and I am here for it. One of my major goals for 2020 is to stay consistent with my content, and that especially goes for content here on YouTube. I sometimes feel like I neglect you all opposed to Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Y'all need love too, right? With YouTube now allowing me to upload stories and actually put community posts up, I can connect with you a little bit more than just YouTube videos. So yeah, I do plan on starting out this year very strong. But I don't want to talk your head off. Let's jump into this video. But one thing has not changed in this new year. I only share tips, tricks of the trade, and secrets with my friends. And the only way to become my friend is what? Hit that red subscribe button. And it doesn't hurt to hit that notification bell either. What's up to my notification squad in the new year 2020? Hey girl, hey, how y'all doing? Now that we got those formalities out of the way, let's get into it. So you all see that I have a protective styling, and these are knotless braids. This has been the craze and the hype following right behind the feet-in cornrows. I was getting tired of doing my hair, so I decided, hey, let me get a protective style. And I searched Instagram for maybe like 2 days to find the perfect person in Washington, D.C. or the DMV area who does knotless braids, and they look the way that I want them to look. I've had them for about 3 weeks now, and my scalp is becoming very itchy, dry, and flaky, so it's time for me to cleanse my scalp. So in this video, I'm going to be doing a question and answer about knotless braids, frequently asked questions. I'm going to show you how I cleanse my scalp and re-moisturize my hair, and this is the process that I do with any individual protective style. So the first question that may come to your mind is, what are knotless braids? Knotless braids are just regular box braids without the knot at the beginning of the install. So instead of seeing that bulky knot at the root of the hair, the synthetic hair is actually fed into after you started braiding your own hair. It's kind of like a feed-in cornrow, but for individual braids. You're adding hair to the braid so it'll look like it's seamlessly coming out of your scalp. Like I said earlier, my scalp has been itchy, dry, flaky, so it's about time to go ahead and just shampoo and cleanse and break down all of the oils and the leave-in conditioner that I've been spraying into my hair. If you plan on leaving your protective style in for a very long period of time, it is kind of important for you to cleanse your scalp through the process. I'm going to be using this herbal cleanse from ORS. It is a dry shampooing formula. It says it cleans and refreshes braids, locks, twists, and other natural styles without water. I'm going the waterless route because I don't have time to sit and have my hair dry. But if you want to be thorough and go the water route, here's another recommendation. Like, this is so cute. I have a bigger bottle, but I can't find it. I probably used it all, but this is really cute. This is Cream of Nature's Apple Cider Vinegar Clarifying Rinse. Both of these products are pretty great, and their bottles are very effective for getting down deep into your hair and hitting your scalp. For the Cream of Nature Apple Cider Clarifying Rinse, you do have to rinse this out with water. I repeat, you do have to rinse this out with water. So with that being said, here we go. All I'm going to need with this herbal cleanse is a towel, a washcloth. I like using the microfiber towels because you're going to be like rubbing your scalp, and you don't want that friction from an actual towel to break your hair off at the roots, sis. Think about your roots. Roots are where you come from. They need to be steadfast and strong, and you just can't rub them out with a hard washcloth. Sorry, I had to bring y'all in to get a little bit more personal and close to me so you can see my actual scalp. What I'm going to be doing with the herbal cleanse is just applying the product along my parts and then using the towel just to rub out that excess product and dirt, sweat, buildup, just like that. Just to give you a look of the consistency of this dry shampoo, it's like Jello. It's like a loose gel. I'm getting it all over the place, y'all. It's like a watery, it's like the consistency of hand sanitizer. Another question that needs answers is knotless braids better than the original box braids with the knots? I think that is all on preference. My preference is I think that knotless braids are way better, only because my hair is so fragile. Those knotted braids are very heavy, and the knotless braids aren't that heavy. They're very light, to the point where when they were installed, they didn't even hurt. Like, you know, the knotless braids, I mean the knotted braids, you can't lay down for the first 3 days. Like, you can't even maneuver your hair. Your scalp is inflamed, red, you get those little bumpy bumps, the white bumps around your edges if it's braided too tight. The knotless braids, I could literally put my hair up in a ponytail and didn't feel any tension, any pain or anything on my scalp. With this Herbal Cleanse dry shampoo, your hair, because the product is a wet product, which most products are, your hair is going to feel a little damp, but you don't have to rinse it out. All you're doing is wiping it, trying to see if there's some dirt, but there's actually not that much dirt in my hair. It's just build up. But I prefer the knotless because they're not heavy. Another question would be, what type of hair is best to use for knotless braids? Beauty supply store hair. That Kankalon hair, synthetic hair, is the best. I don't really have a preference. The braider that I hired to do my hair brought her own hair. I really didn't look at the pack. I just trusted her because her work on Instagram was lit, and I'll link her below for my DMV YouTube followers so you can check her out. The hair color I normally use when I get any type of braid is 1B. So this is the 1B color. Yeah, I have to say that this Herbal Cleanse that ROS has smells so fresh and amazing. It feels like I literally just washed my hair. I don't know who invented dry shampoo, but thank you. I'm making sure I hit around every section of every square where a braid is, just so I get that buildup off of my scalp. Because I don't know about y'all, but product buildup really itches. And that's why I'm sitting there patting my head, banging my head at work. Okay, so now that my hair smells good, feels good, it's a little damp, but it feels refreshed. Let's move on into the moisturization part of this. Oyen Handmade is a Black-owned, Black family business here in Baltimore. This is their Juices and Berries Nourishing Herbal Leave-In Hair Tonic. Basically, a leave-in hair conditioner. I'm going to apply this product by spraying it all over the scalp, the base of the braid, which is my hair, and along where my hair would be braided down, because this synthetic hair really dries your hair out. Another question that needs answers is, how long do knotless braids take to install? And sis, don't get your hopes up. Just because there's no knots or anything like that doesn't mean the installation time isn't the same. These took about 6 to 7 hours, and you know it all depends on the size of the braid. So these are mediums. You see me spraying it down along the braid because that's where my hair is braided down and it needs some moisture. This Juices and Berries formula smells so good, y'all, so good. Some of the ingredients are lavender buds, chamomile, red rose petals, flax seeds, lavender essence, orange essence, grapefruit seed extract, citric acid, and then love. So not only does your scalp feel good, but your hair smells good too. Another question that needs answers about these knotless braids is, how long should knotless braids last? Honestly, the longevity of your hair, of any protective style or any hairstyle at all, is simply based on how you maintain your hair. I use a satin scarf and a satin bonnet at night. I do not lay on my braids. Even though protective styles are to protect your hair, you have to protect the protective style. I think one of the best ways to keep the longevity of your braids is simply just to wrap your hair up at night as you would do any other style. Last thing on the list to do is to seal that moisture in, and that's with a hair oil. This is Essentials Gensa. Hopefully I'm saying it right. Essentia Gensa Botanical Light Oil Spray. It says it instantly softens hair, smooths textures, and adds a healthy shine. I got this the same time I got the Oyen Handmade, and I've been using them together as a pair, and they work beautifully together. The same way I sprayed my scalp, my roots, and along down the braid with the leave-in, we're going to do the same thing with the oil because we're trying to trap that moisture in. Now you want to talk about a smell good. This spray, I got it in pomegranate with that Juices and Berries. Yes! It smells so good. It's got me spitting, slobbing. Jesus. The last question on the lineup is, are there any cons, real cons, to having knotless braids? The only real cons that I can think of that I've had since I've had these knotless braids for the past 3 weeks is the length. The length You have to really know or be used to having long hair. This hair is pretty long. It comes down to the top of my hips. So certain things that I'm doing, if I don't have my hair tied back, the hair is in my face, it gets in my way. And because it's knotless, it freely moves. With the knots, your hair kind of stays in one place, but with these, they move around, be like regular hair. To make this easier, I'm just gonna spray my hand, because I feel like I'm spraying and wasting oil in the air, and just rub it down. Yeah, that's way better, y'all. I don't know what I was trying to do. But other than that, there are no cons for me for knotless braids. They are way lighter than the regular box braids with the knots. Again, they move freely like your regular hair. They're not weighted down or pulling or tugging. They've been amazing for the past 3 weeks, and I look forward to keeping them in, and I look forward to getting them again. I might get them a little smaller, but I am against sitting in the chair for a certain amount of hours. Alright friends, we're at the end of the video and my scalp is no longer itchy. My hair is about 80% dry and it'll probably be fully dry in about an hour. My hair smells like juices, berries, and pomegranate, an entire fruit salad. And I think I just gave my braids new life and gave you some answers to some frequently asked questions. Y'all know what to do. If you like this video and you found it very informative, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. If you really love this video, why not share? Sharing is caring. And don't worry, I listed all the products I use in order in the description box below. Okay, curl friends, until next time, I'll see you later.